Hi there, it's Mike here. This is the last video in the series of Oslo, Barcelona, Oslo. The last day, very uneventful. We left Odense, Denmark, and first stop we plotted in was in just over the border in Sweden, in Malmö. Very uneventful, just connected up and started charging, and then drove on to the next charging station, which was Varberg in Sweden. There was a queue there. There's only 4 Ionity chargers there, and it's a bit of a hub, so there was a bit of a queue, but we stood there for 7-8 minutes and then got in to start charging. Fortunately, no problems, because there was a McDonald's there. We wanted a little bit of lunch, so we popped to McDonald's while the car was charging. And you can, of course, follow the charging on the app while you're sitting down eating. We charged up, had lunch, and drove on. I was unsure whether to drive on into Norway and charge in Norway or stop before that. However, we chose to stop at a place called Strömstad, which is just on the border, the Swedish-Norwegian border. Drove on off the motorway there, drove off the motorway and onto the charging stations. There were 6 charging stations there, and unfortunately 4 of them were out of order, and the 2 that were available were, they were taken. So a little bit of a wait there. I don't remember how long, it was probably 10 minutes or so. But we hooked up, no problems, and charged away. It was filling up. There was a bit of a queue behind me, so I just filled up enough just to get home, really. I knew exactly how far it was, and I knew what I wanted to put into the car. So you put in what you need, and then a little bit of a buffer in case you have to sort of do a detour or something like that. And the good thing about that, as I didn't know at the time, but when I got the bill from the charging services, it was free. So I didn't realise that at the time. Anyway, because all the chargers, or most of the chargers, were down, I presume they wanted you to not complain too much, and they gave us free electricity. And from there, it was just straight home, no problem whatsoever. So if we're going to sort of summarise up the whole journey, actually it was simpler than I thought. I wanted to do it just to see how difficult or easy it was, and it was very easy, really. We learnt that the car's GPS, we didn't want to, you don't want to trust that too much, because the one thing that we did find, was that it took us to, especially in France on the second day, it took us to a single charger in a little town, and fortunately it was working, so it wasn't a problem. But if it hadn't been working, I would have been, sort of got a little bit of panicky trying to find the next charger, because I didn't really have a lot left in the car when the system took me to this charger. Anyway, we managed to charge up. I stood there for, had lunch, a little bit of lunch in the village, and no problems. So I found out then and there, okay, I don't really want to sort of put myself through this, so we'll go for the Ionity chargers all the time. And might have seen in one of my earlier videos, there was also one in France. We got to a Ionity charger, and all 4 of them didn't want to accept my card, or it wouldn't start charging. But I got in touch with the helpline, and they sorted it out for me. So that was excellent. And you ring the helpline, and you get a choice, of which language you want, really. So I connected up with a Swedish guy, and he could okay, I can see that the one you're on, I was on pump 3, says, oh, we've had a little bit of trouble with that. So try the pump 2, which I already had done, but when I tried it again, it started to click and rumble. So that was great. We got charging. So not bad at all, really. So I could really recommend it. The car was absolutely fantastic, and the charging systems, pretty good, I will admit. Although I think, in Sweden, in Denmark, Sweden, and Norway, they need to get more chargers on these. Instead of 4, they should have at least 8 or something like that, because it's going to start to build up the traffic in these places especially. Down through the continent, France is lagging. It looks like it's lagging a bit, but that was good for us. Well, that's it for our Spain trip. I hope you enjoyed these series of videos, so give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you like, because we're going to make some more of these videos. So that's it for now. All the statistics there at the beginning and at the end of the video. So hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for now. Bye.